We have some more breaking news now coming in an attempt to further isolate Pakistan internationally. What we're getting to hear from sources is that India is going to push for putting Pakistan in the grey list at the FATF plenary. Now, Indian embassies around the world are also working with countries to show that Pakistan has not kept its promise and should therefore be put on the FATF grey list. The FATF is, of course, the Financial Action Task Force. Pakistan was, in fact, on the FATF grey list from 2018 to 2022. It was only that year that it was removed from the FATF grey list. Now, the government will be speaking to all concerned parties before the FATF decision in the autumn. An earlier document was also shared with the International Monetary Fund to show that in at least 28 years, money that was given to Pakistan for welfare purposes was diverted towards purchasing arms and ammunition. All embassies and European countries that India has spoken to, well, the government is now confident that the FATF will end up putting Pakistan on the grey list. Now, this is among a series of measures that the Indian government has been taking on the diplomatic front to isolate Pakistan, apart from, of course, trying to bear upon the IMF and now the FATF. There's an all-party delegation that's been dispatched to several countries to make India's case before those governments about Pakistan's direct sponsorship of terrorism. India will also, of course, be working in the United Nations Security Council and the UN to proscribe the TRF as well, which is an affiliate of the Lashkar-e-Toiba and was, of course, with Pakistan's backing, responsible for what happened in Pahalgam on the 22nd of April. So therefore, this is a very determined effort on the part of the Indian government to isolate Pakistan internationally. We also have Pragya joining us now for more on this. Pragya, a very important move because the FATF had in fact placed Pakistan on the grey list in the year 2018 and was taken off the grey list in 2022. India will now basically renew its efforts to ensure that Pakistan is put back on the grey list.
Well, you're absolutely right. And in fact, the next plenary of FATF is scheduled in June itself. And this is why there is a push from India's side to ensure that Pakistan is put back in the grey list. Remember, when you are in a grey list, there are many sanctions that will be imposed on you. There will be difficulty for you to secure any kind of fund. And in 2022, Pakistan was out of the grey list despite many of the objections by India. But having said that, these are the institutions that look for the technicalities, and if they fulfill technicalities, you are out of the grey list irrespective of what you are actually doing. So this is also a limitation, and to which India is also pointing out. In fact, Indian embassies are also working around the world to ensure that the countries, at least European countries, will also side with India on this particular issue. And not just that, like we did in IMF, but we are given to understand that government had pushed IMF and in fact spoken to the director of IMF, and not just that, also to the finance ministers of various countries, many European countries, and also Germany, France, to ensure to give them evidence that, there is no state, non-state actor differentiation in Pakistan at all. There is no distinction for that. In fact, we have provided and we will be providing, FATF a list and also documentary proof that all those terrorists who were died in the, by the action of India, in their funeral, there were military officers, there were top government officials present, thereby ensuring and also substantiating our point of view that there are no non-state state actors as purported by Pakistan. Everything is hands in collusion with the terrorists. We are going to ensure that at least this evidence of ours is working in our favor, and we are also ensuring, India is also ensuring that Pakistan is being put in grey list again.
Absolutely,
at the next
a multifaceted effort on the part of India to isolate Pakistan internationally. Many thanks for sharing those inputs with us.